Good morning and welcome to the Be the Light meditation. I am Jan Jorgensen at Sound and Light Arts, and go ahead and mute yourself on your computer, just in case dogs start barking or something. I'm a little sleepy today. I was up late last night, and sometimes when you're up late, you see things on the other side of the moon, kind of the other side of the world, the side that has no light, that you're not visually distracted. And you can see and understand truths because your mind can be still to the end of the day. And when you're tired, sometimes the veil's thin rather than when you're busy and efforting and doing. So I've been contemplating the changes that have occurred in the interrealm of vibration in just this last week. For those of us who are light workers here in service on the divine plan. And I'm here to tell you this morning that they are real and will take a little bit of time to tease out and make sense of and to understand that the vibrational matrix took a major leap last weekend. And I was writing my newsletter last night. It was on the same topic. If we aren't sure of how to gauge, did we take a major leap in our light bodies, in our ability to have skills that are a little bit more interdimensional? Let's just give the possibility a chance, and let's live into the what if possibility. So that's what today's meditation is about. What if things are brighter? What if there's a higher vibration that is flowing through our bodies that will heal and dislodge the heaviness of our past? That will clear the slate, more or less, for the way that we thought, reacted, the way that we are in the world, and give us a new screen, the ability to recreate. What if the divine plan truly is real and we took a big leap in the ability for our consciousness to expand to greater levels and to understand what is happening and see it and feel it? These are not things that you're going to see on the news. These are things that people who are going through the experience just a little bit ahead of you might do a podcast, a YouTube, and the rest of the world thinks, what the heck are they talking about? Oh my God, it gets wilder and wilder. Well, as we continue to move, into these different realms, ask yourself, am I crazy or is this real? And that's a talk that I have with a lot of people, because once you start in the spiritual path, there's no going back, because these essential truths of what really is true, not what the world, your partner, your family is holding as true, because that's based on their past and their programming. This is new territory. So how do you get to the truth? Bits and pieces. If it happened all at once, we would blow our consciousness out. And that's when they do label people schizophrenic and crazy. I hated my rotation as a nurse and with the mentally ill, because I do like things to be definable and provable, and I do like discernible truth. So for me, this path has been very surprising, demanding. And sometimes when I feel that things have really changed for the better, I say, well, what if? Can I allow the brighter potentialities to have a greater dominating vibration than what I was doing before, that really wasn't working for me. So that takes a great amount of trust. You have to trust your heart, not your mind. It's our mind that God has here, trying to win, figure things out. The rules are different. The end game is unseeable. This is not a game that you have ever, ever, ever played in any lifetime. Just so you know, the light workers that are here now have failed as a group in Egypt, no, Lemuria, Atlantis, Egypt. I mean, of course, souls reincarnate. We keep coming back. And this time, the divine plan is with so many people bringing so many synchronicities and puzzle pieces to each other. If you're on this path, you know what I mean. Just amazing things happen if you just stop and believe for a moment. You think of someone, they call you. Someone has a project, you need some money, things are just dropping in. It's like a paint by number, your life. And the more you believe, the happier you are. And the less informed you are by the dying, decaying, fear-based world. Amazingly so. Things get brighter and brighter and brighter. So, on Saturday, we reached a new threshold, or we decided to accept that a new level of vibration and threshold, we met it. We met it. We actually met it as it came in. So let's take a deep breath and try this on and go even deeper with our awareness and commitment to, what if I actually crossed a threshold myself last weekend and I'm just catching up. I'm just getting the memo. I'm just getting the realization that I am embodying more of my divine profile than ever before. So we will drop into that, but one more little thing to talk about. What would the importance of that be? What can a divine being do on earth that an incarnated awakening person can't do? Think what divine masters do. They speak truth, they radiate truth, create beauty. They fulmigate love and share it unconditionally. Their goodness is stellar. They have omniscience. They just know everything. How easy that would be to know everything. Omnipresence. Have the ability to move their consciousness and to be anywhere or everywhere all at once. And the big one, when you have reached your highest divine profile, omnipotence, and you are getting that key to be potent, to co-create in any realm, because you have passed all the spiritual tests, that you are in integrity and your heart wants the best for everyone, and it is never for showing off or all the old ways that ego held it. So take a deep breath and ask yourself, am I in what I want to be, fully embodied with my divine self, and let my personality self take a rest? Would my operational system benefit if my personality self was just like, you know how you're working on a computer projects and suddenly they're so important, and then later they just become little bits on a card somewhere and then go into a file? Is it time to put your personality and all the struggling, all the confusion into a file and put it in a memory bank of your operational system and, and invite in a new server, your higher, all-knowing, loving self. I'm assuming all of you understand that you have a higher consciousness self that resides in the heavenly realms, that oversees and watches and informs you as you wish and asks to connect. But in these times, for the next big steps for mankind, we need super avatars. And you have the ability, this is what we're talking about today, to acknowledge that the opportunity exists to make that bridge complete and to bring in your all-knowing, all-loving, higher self. And this is what Christ said. This you shall do and more. The vibrational states that Christ was able to attain for that time in that milieu, we have a much greater ability now with the vibrational information we have, quantum theory, entanglement. We are going much further into expanded consciousness with endless potentialities for creating a beautiful, never seen human realm on earth. So now I said that little more so that we all could buy in and hold this vibration. Say yes. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. We ask and intend to set a sacred space. That simply means we are separating ourselves from everything else. We are only responsible for our energy field. Take a deep breath and contemplate on all these things that I have just shared. And open your heart and give your mind a rest. And again, ask yourselves, am I ready to let go of the efforting, the striving, my old story, my old ways? Am I ready to let the part of myself that knows, the part of myself that never lost its way, my core soul, beingness, can I invite it into the seat of my operational systems fully, no qualms? This is like a marriage when you think about it. So just take a deep breath and imagine that everything else is outside this beautiful this geometric structure, just to isolate yourself so that you can, do the energy work without a lot of interference. Okay, so let's invite in spiritual masters, ascended masters. Who are they? Maybe you've studied them. Jesus Christ, Buddha, Kuan Yin. I mean, there are so many of them. They are surrounding you now, and they are asking you, are you ready to sit at the vibrational table that we sit at? Wait a minute. Is that what we're doing here? Claiming that we are ready to ascend, that we are ready to graduate from the human condition? All of this, they're just labels. This is an energetic marriage, combining of our human self with our greater connected to God self. So these divine ascended masters are telling you, we want you to know that you're not going to channel us anymore, that you're not going to ask us for opinion. We're going to ask you your opinion and sit at the new table of vibration. Down here on earth, it's like a ballroom. Everybody's dancing, posturing, drama, money. And you have learned enough about energy and vibration to graduate and come up and sit at a council, a circle. We assist and mediate information and energy for those on earth who are spiritually awakening, and we are present for them. But the amazing, juicy part is we, as ascended masters, are available in the interrealm, but unprecedented on earth now. Humans are becoming ascended masters, staying in their physical bodies. And that's the new memo we want to give you. This realm, this beingness, is something you chose, and it's time. So let's be it as if it's true. Oh my goodness, think about this. Everything you learn, these books, I'm going to channel Mary Magdalene. No. You are one with beings who have mastered the human condition. Now, if you're listening to this, you have walked a long path. You've studied with many, many, many teachers. This did not come out of the blue. But the difference is, again, that you are taking this energy on. You didn't have to die to hold heavenly energy and then become a great teacher in the sky, interdimensional, let's channel. No. You are embodying and holding the countenance, the knowledge, the vibration of an ascended master here in this physical body. Is it true? Could it happen? Does it mean I'm special? No, it just means it's a new role. That's a new role that was instituted, that was necessary as part of the transformation of Earth into more benevolent realms. Why? Because there is a law on Earth that you must be incarnated to exercise will and to activate things. You must be incarnated. So what happened was humans, left to their own devices, created a mess. So there was a design to re-engineer it, that humans no longer had to die to go into their full heavenly body, but they could raise their vibrations, and that their higher self could actually come in and take over the operational systems and do it seamlessly. Why? Because you have been communing with your higher self. Your higher self knows you. It knows your habits. It knows who you are. So it's a seamless movement into your physical body and integrating your personality. But due to the higher vibration of the ascended master, due to this rearticulation of your vibrations, your lower vibrational self moves to the higher vibration and is released of fear of the lower vibrational fields. Because it's physics, lower vibrations move to higher vibrations. You're communing with, and you ask for the higher vibrational self, divine self, to come in. And you do it over and over again. And then today we're saying, we're going to act as if it happened. Because the divine plan allows for certain mechanisms of vibration to come into Earth certain times because of many different complex movements, inner planet, outer planet, humans. This is highly orchestrated. And this week, you get to imagine, because it's potentially And I'm believing more every day. If we create with our thoughts and we move into it, by the end of this meditation, you may have your graduation diploma that you have graduated and that you are an ascended master, simply holding a divine heavenly vibration on earth. And that is seamless. And you are held in such a high vibration, nothing can ever puncture that. It's almost like that Tarot Tower card. The old fear holding on parts crumbled, and there is this illuminative, diaphanous, speaking, present in a physical body, divine being. And to your surprise, it's you. This is the good news. This is the coming change for Earth that had to happen through humans saying yes. So, let's act as if we are surrounded by these divine beings. We allow their high vibrations to hold us up. Beautiful. We open our crown chakra, use our creative imagination to allow the stream of light from the Creator to come in with the new frequencies, the new music. Is called encodements, because you are a vibrational musical being. Take a deep breath and allow for the streaming light and music to come into your crown chakra and to move through your skull, your brain tissue. And this beautiful bath of light is to give you the confirmation, to be confirmed, almost as if you are at graduation. You can't quite believe it's all over, but here you are. Here's the ceremony. Here's the little graduation scroll. Here's the crown. And you are believing it. I'm graduating. All that hard work, all the energy that I went to get here, and I'm finally here. And once you get your certificate for high school, you're never going to go back. Once you get your certificate for a certain college program, you don't have to go back. You've mastered it. You've made the grade. So feel this is a beautiful beginning and ending at the same time. And let this bath fill all of your cells, so not one cell ever questions again. And also know, this is not being special, it's just fulfilling the plan and your mission. And every person is divine. They're just deciding to hang out in fear base for a while until it's their time. This will not make you look unusual or act unusual. It just will bring more of what's good about you here into your full operational system. There is nothing to fear. There's everything to gain for yourself, your loved ones, your community, and the world. Your presence is a penetrating light that lower vibrations will benefit from, no matter what they say or do. Their souls are being invited to unveil, just as if we are doing here today in this week. So take a deep breath, believe it, allow it, and now hold it like a divine snapshot. This is me. This is me now. This is the new me, the graduated me. Take a nice deep breath. Hold it. And with no thoughts, just feel the immensity of this. Deep breath. And at times like this, is like I always want to make a joke. Dun, 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 dun. But it's true. And you know what? Spirit isn't serious. No, Spirit isn't some guru or priest up there. Guru brings your divinity. Divinity has levity, a sense of humor. Let's bring in all of that into our lives. Okay, so the actual energetic movement has been accomplished. It's been a beautiful, golden, resilient egg around our energy field. This is our truth. We claim it. We talked about it ever since we started our spiritual path. And it is done. And so it is. Oh, I personally don't want to come out of this. Okay, so we're going to stop this part of the meditation and yeah, keep that golden resilient egg around you because everything is still gently moving. And for those that are new to this meditation and channel, I am Jan Jorgensen at Sound and Light HealingArts.com. Join us any Wednesday morning as we traverse the human condition as divine beings, remembering who we are.